Well, here we are, back at the scene of the crime, I guess I'll call it. This is where everything that went wrong, that could go wrong, was right from this bench specifically. The chronograph issue was right there. And so today we are back. I took my 410 barrel back off and put back on the 44 Magnum. And since last seeing you, I took some red Loctite and tightened these two screws right here at the top of this red dot. Now, whether the red dots survived what happened, I don't know. We're going to find out as best we can. But as usual, when I made a trip out to the range, I don't have exactly what I started out with. Yes, I still have the Bear Creek ballistic ammunition to give a test, but somehow I managed to forget the white box Winchester 240 grain ammo that I came with. And what I do now have is, to start with, is Blazer aluminum to go with. It's not necessarily ideal, but we at this point are going to give it a try. Can't no more and go wrong. At this point, I have no chronograph to destroy. This is all about trying to get this thing at least close enough to get to that other ammo without using a ton of ammo, and get me within basically a 30-yard-ish zero capability with my vision issues. Just identifying a buck within that distance in this area is good enough. Keeps me in the field good enough. So, with that being said, one of the first things I need to do is confirm that the darn thing turns on. And I can see a red dot. We're doing good. All right. This is a very public range. Somebody brought this up, and also I'll mention I did bring back the barely 10 with me, but this time obviously we're not doing velocities, and we'll talk about that more when I get to it. So we're starting from scratch here. Let's turn around, and I'm going to put this where I can get to this ammo, and we're going to start there. Are we all set? So, here we go. Well, I swear to God, I just saw that. Ready? Well, we're off to a bang. I don't see, again, nothing unusual. Hey, good news. At least I can see that one. So let's confirm that it did that. Well, that's helpful. Looks to be about 3 inches apart on the two. I don't know where the first one is, but I got an idea where to move it. And of course, Blazer ammunition, I never really expect anything special. Is everybody in and good?
Yeah, I'm good.
So I've made a couple of adjustments. We were on a ceasefire and back. I have at least spotted 2 of the rounds to the right and low, which is a good sign. At least I'm on paper. I've made my adjustments. If the adjustments look good, I will switch over to the expensive stuff because I might get further ahead by doing so. So here we go. So I am hot. So not a lot of a movement in that adjustment at all, but at least we're confirming something. It's not like I can't shoot up this ammo and utilize it forever and ever. So I definitely see something positive happening here. So somewhere here close by, I have a screwdriver, and I am going to go more to the right, left, right, yeah, I need to go more to the left, and more up. If I can actually see it, get it in the slot. There we go. Okay. Up.
But I was aiming at the bottom of the paper the first time, and I was aiming center.
So based on this, at least I'm getting some sort of a group. We'll see. Boy, it looks like it went up, but not hardly any. Nice thing about single shots, nothing gets too hot too fast. So for kicks, no, I'm not going to that one, never mind. So yes, I'm definitely making a climb, but the progress is pretty slow. I am going to take a couple more shots here. And just for a reminder, this is an 8-inch Thompson Center Contender and 44 Remington Magnum. Running a Bushnell, whatever the heck brand, model number, red dot over the top of it. And much like last time, I believe that one went to the we're getting them. Okay. I don't want to spend too much more time on this because I don't mind shooting up that ammo. But I do want to move on and at least confirm accuracy. Again, I will not be able to test the velocities of that new ammo out of this in any way, shape, or form, but I will. Oh, that's right. Okay. I knocked down another bag. Nobody's out there, right?
No, sir. No one's out.
Thank you. That is a good sign. So for now, I'm going to stop there. And open up one of these boxes. How they open up and go from there. Well, what do you know? It ain't that tough. So again, these are 200. There it is, 225 grain monolithic bullet from Bear Creek Ballistics. This is their factory loads, claiming 2,080 feet per second, and I know these were designed for rifle, so again, I won't be able to confirm it, but at the very bare minimum, we can see if it actually will shoot. So the first one of these, and I am going to pick, well, I'm going to stick, I am going to go with the red dot, smaller red dot target on the left-hand side upper and see what happens.
You guys have a great day.
It always takes me a minute to find a room. It's amazing I got a shot off to the turkey over there. Folks, that's not a good sign. It did not strike that primer at all. So,
We have a lights.
don't know what the story is, but here we go. I made sure my safety is off. My specific safety is a cross bolt on the hammer. So we're in, can't no more, and find out we are done again. Here we go. That is definitely a light primer strike. Nothing's happening. So we'll set that right to the side. We'll see. You ready? We're trying a different one.
30-30, I figure it was a nice one, and I had a Mossberg Tactical with the scope, and it was a model 480. And, you know, it was adjustable scope, so you can adjust the butt on.
That's not good.
Not from what I can tell.
We'll see how that works. If he gets into it, then we'll see how it goes.
So at this point, we have a gun we just watched work flawlessly on cheap CCI blazers.
You know, because I had one
And
space in the gun locker that was open, so I had
we
to
have
know how that went.
Starline brass and 44 mag from a factory. Now, the primer strike on this is extremely light. That being said, I have no idea what the primer is. So is it a spring tension within my outfit? I mean, I've shot other things from this without any hitch. Doesn't mean that it ain't the issue, but we are definitely going to give this another chance. Before I put it in there, I'm going to make sure that I have my safeties. Yep, that's safety engaged. That's safety not engaged. So, one more time, we're going to try this. Okay, that's 3 of theirs. So obviously we're done with that. Well, it's a good thing I got Grizzgetter to hunt with. So let's go back to the blazer and give it a shot. It's there, I just ain't seeing it. Okay, same red left hand corner might this as well. That one's to the right and a little bit high. And fired. So today is Sunday, I believe. I will be on the phone Monday. And I don't think I have anything else I could try this ammo in. Oh yes, I do. I have a 44 Magnum barrel sleeve for a 12 gauge shotgun that I can try these out with. And that should have definitely spring tension enough. So I'm going to follow up with a shotgun and a barrel sleeve. So the good news is CCI blazer going off. And doing what it's supposed to do. But I don't trust this ammo for hunting purposes. But the good news is I actually have something positive happen. Still will require some adjustment. But right now, I don't want to adjust it until I actually have ammo I want to hunt with at this point. So here we go, another shot. Keep up the positive. And at this distance, we're talking only 10 yards because the building is 17 foot long. Times or divided by 3, we are talking 5. Just under 6 yards for the building, and right now I'm guessing another 15, that 10 to 15 beyond that. I am going to try a couple of these rounds one more time, but I'm actually kind of disturbed over that. because we're talking Starline brass. So we'll see. I'm going to tell you I'm the least tickled. I'm happy with that right now. I got 2 more of those left to play with. Holy crap. So, here we go again.
If I go down range,
What's that?
I go pick my target up.
Hold on, let me disarm.
You could have took the shot.
Okay, you're good.
Okay, thank you.
We're cold range right now. We're good. Well, despite the fact this stuff ain't going off, this cheap ass shit is actually giving me a group.
Yeah, pretty decent results, huh?
Well, the one in the center I was using as a sight in to get me close enough to go to these.
Sure.
Well, now I'm back to those shooting at that red dot there in the left corner.
Better group than those.
Huh?
It's not bad.
2 shots left. And because it's in looking positive for all of those, I'm going to stay with the same spot.
I like it.
Uh-oh. What did I do wrong? I may have spoke too soon. This might be the guns issue.
It could be.
It'd be the first time I had it, but it could be. Here we go. God, that looks hot. I am not looking forward to the idea of having to work on this thing. You know what I'm going to do? I want to save that crew. And if you're not like me, it's like you got a good thing going and you wait till the last minute going, oh, I'm going to make this look pretty. And based on what I'm seeing, I'm going to leave that group alone. But I still only have 1 round left to fire. So I'm going to go the same level, but to the right. And then I'm going to add what my eyes perceive as the Kentucky windage that I would have to require to make a center shot. And I'm actually going to attempt to Kentucky windage that 1 shot in that spot. Anybody against me on this? Well, it's too bad. You're not going to be here to fight me over it anyway. But that's okay. I'm feeling good, at least somewhat good about the accuracy issue. As you just saw, I did have a light primer strike on CCI after having an issue here. I'll look at this closer when I have plenty of magnification glasses to look. But here we go. Confirm. Yes, safety is off. Okay, so much for Kentucky windage problem. Pretty close to where I was aiming. But at that point, I'm going to call that one good. Well, I was editing this video this morning. I would have swore when I was going through it that I did what I would call the gray shooter's method of taking you out to the target to illustrate what happened. That being said, either I didn't or I did, and just for whatever reason the camera wasn't on, because later in the day I did do it doing rifle testing, and well, it wasn't there. So I'm going to pretend, just because I can, that I'm taking you along for the ride. Here we go. Woo-hoo. All right, here we are. So when it came to the 44 Magnum, let me see if we can actually see this here. Maybe I can do it this way. When it comes to the 44 Magnum, this was me working the load up with the CCI Blazer stuff, and you can see the progression of getting up to it. And the group I was talking about that I was getting a good group on, there at the end, slightly to the right, but about the right height for me for right now. And 10 yards, red dot, and with my issues, I'm pretty happy. I mean, as we know, if you reviewed the video, I never got past CCI, but now, as far as trying to pull Kentucky windage, you know, if I'm aiming here and I'm hitting here, I tried to aim like so. So this one over here is that one that I was trying to Kentucky windage, and look where it hit when I was trying to aim over here to make it come here. Well, that could be me, but ultimately, that's a positive outlook for where I'm at as far as getting the group size. So for me, I'm happy. If you came here wearing your feelings on your sleeves, looking to get your butt hurt, well, you could have come to the right place.